All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Arakar Rubin coming out of Lions Den of Yashar Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakak, Wadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Also to my elder as well down here in the Lions Den of Yashar Camp. Hara one, salutations to all the Akim the four comes of the pushing truth, sincerity. Today I have a lesson, Lord willing, to edifying to the hopefully elect out there. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into it, man. And basically got this lesson from the brother Zaria and our elder Harawan from last Saturday, and talking with the brother Zaria yesterday. Basically, like from the lesson we did Saturday, basically a cry now for you can cry now shit, or so you can leap for joy later. You know, basically that's not the title, but basically the whole lump sum of what the basis of the lesson's on, man. Cry now so you can leap for joy later, you know? All right? Because, hey, man, now's the time to be doing all the crying and everything like that. Henceforth, this is impromptu as well. These are just precepts that came to the law. All right? Henceforth, Isaiah 58:1, where it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. Which we do. We constantly cry aloud going out into the streets. Yeah, go get one. We cry. We be in the streets crying aloud. Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, wisdom. All right. It's like y'all just got threw off. But yeah, we be in the streets crying aloud. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, wisdom, crying for all the abominations and whatnot, man. All the wickedness that we see. Why? Because this Job 9:24. This place is given into the hands of the wicked. There's nothing but wickedness down here. So we sigh and cry for all the abominations. We sigh and cry for all the wickedness that's going on down here. Why? Because we're constantly being oppressed. We're constantly being, we're constantly trying to get, well, let me get this out right. It's like we are constantly trying to get pulled away from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai by 2/3 of our people. By Esau, by family, you know, fighting the spiritual warfare, man. Hey, we always got to have our guard up, man. We always got to have on the armor of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because it's a constant fight, man. You know, hey, and one thing about it, two things for sure. At least on this side, you know, carnally, there's no happiness within the war until you won that war, man. You know, but during, shit, man, there's no joy there, you know. Like shit, we constantly getting beat up. Some physically, but all of us spiritually, you know, mentally too as well. And also another thing too, out here going out in the streets crying the sound from all the abominations, man. Is those abominations, all right, being back in your face, basically, you know, going against what the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has established, man. You know, for instance, like when I first got into the truth, at least, you know, big on family and whatnot. Shit, the family always, oh yeah, you know, some of them knew they was Hebrew Israelites and whatnot. And, oh yeah, how you know that's the name? How you know that's the truth? Da 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 da. You know, it's a constant fight, man. You know, Mennonite sitting there, mad as hell, like damn. You know, praying to the Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, hoping I have the truth, being led to the truth, direct me to the truth, and I'm already been led to that well, man. All right, that way I can gather in the water, you know, and yeah, you know, it's a constant battle, you know. So hey, man, shit, we doing all the crying now, that way we can leap for joy later, man. You know, got to go through the jungle before you get to the garden, you know. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 21. It says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. All right. Blessed are ye that hunger now. Hunger for what? Hunger for righteousness, man. Hunger for that righteous path. Hunger for the kingdom. Hunger for the fulfill the will of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Getting out here, presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice. Doing the things that are pleasing for the Lord. Hungry for those things, man. You know. It says, for ye shall be filled. We're going to be filled in those things that we're out here working for. We're going to be filled with those things that we're out here hungry for, man. We hungry out here constantly getting out here, presenting our body as a living sacrifice, exalting the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, tearing down this kingdom, pulling down this kingdom, man. You know, and as we do so, hey, shit, we're gonna be filled with our own words, with the words of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because the things that we're speaking on, when they come to pass, hey, we're gonna be filled with that, man. We're gonna be filled with joy. You know, we're gonna be filled with excitement. We're gonna be filled with more faith. You know. Why? Because the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, told us about these things beforehand. So when we see them coming to pass, hey, guess what? We're going to be filled with joy, man. We're going to be filled with a shit laughter too as well. Why? Because the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is going to laugh through the mouth of his prophets, man. You know? It says, blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. All right? We're going to laugh later, man. Why? Because we're weeping now. We're crying for we're sighing the crown for all the abominations of this place, man. Hey, 2/3 of our people going against us, right along with the heathens of this world going against us. Hey, so it's literally us versus the world, man. You know. So hey, shit. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. We're gonna be able to laugh at 2/3 of our people, and also these heathens too as well. Why? Because they sitting at here laughing at us. Oh, you got on dresses, da 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 da. Y'all think y'all the men of the Lord, whatever the case may be, man. Y'all a bunch of bums, la da 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 da. You know, things of that sort. But the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to make sure that he gets the last laugh. He's going to make sure that we get the last laugh, all right, by way of him being true and every man being a liar, man, that doesn't stand on his foundation, that doesn't go by his blueprint, you know. Verse 22, it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake, in which they do, man. You know? So blessed are we, because that happens to us. Men hate us. Oh yeah, GMS and the people that umbrella up under them, y'all the worst group. Hey, thank you very much. You know, hey, you said it, we didn't. You know, we don't look for that clout. We don't look for these titles. You know. Hey, so with that being said, hey, these are the things that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai said, man. So by us being hated now, hey, we're gonna be loved for the more in the latter times, man. Why? Because we stick to the program. We didn't think we was bigger than the program. We ain't try to revise the program, but we stuck to the program that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has established, man. So therefore, by us sticking into that until the end, we're gonna be blessed. We're gonna be filled. We're gonna be filled with righteousness. We're gonna be filled with salvation, man. You know, with joy. You know. So con, and blessed are ye when men shall hate you, which we do. Galatians 4:26. Am I therefore your enemy because I tell you the truth? All right, that's why they hate us. Why? Because we're out here telling the truth of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. As Romans 16:17 says, mark them that cause division within the doctrine which ye have been taught. So when they come up going contrary to the doctrine which we have been taught, man, hey, we mark them. We put that spotlight on them, man. Hey, shit, we show where they went off at, and we correct it, you know, so they don't like that. ISUPK, IUIC, GOCC, and so forth and so forth. Wi-Fi, you know, HOD, HOI, all the damn acronyms, man. So con, man, and therefore we become hated. Why? Because we're telling the truth. We become hated. Why? Because we're not respective persons, man. We become hated. Why? Because we go contrary to the foundation that they established, man, that they built, that's crumbling down, man. You know. So it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake, man. Hey, so blessed are we for when these things happen to us, man. But hey, you know, hey, it ain't necessarily painful. It ain't necessarily nothing to cry about. But hey, man, it's just the fact of the matter is, like, man, hey, we know we have the truth. We just gotta hold on to the truth and then do it to the end and hope that we are the elect, man. So it's just like, man, the shit that they say, the shit that they do, really don't bother us. It's just the fact of the matter is, man, we just holding on for dear life, hoping that and praying that we're part of that number, man. You know, that's all it is, you know. So yeah, man, they'll separate us from their company. Why? because we're telling the truth. Oh yeah, they weird. Oh man, they don't know. I don't know what they talking about. They weird this, they weird that. Oh, my pastor this, my pastor that. But they, I don't know. They try to go against the grain, man, kicking against the pricks. All right. It says they should separate you from their company and shall reproach you and cast your name out as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, they the devil worshippers, this, that, and the third. They don't believe in Jesus. They I don't know what they own. Da 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 da. But in all actuality, they're the devil worshippers, man. Calling on Jesus. That's not the name of the Lord. The name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man, which means he delivers. Yahweh Shai meaning he delivers. And Yahweh, who our people ignorantly call God or just Jehovah, means he exists, man. Yahweh. And that's the names we have to call on in order to obtain salvation. All right. Henceforth, telling the truth. All right. That makes us enemies. Romans 10:13. For whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, man. How y'all know y'all got the name of the Lord? Hey, shit, because it was revealed unto us, man. By way of the Spirit. The Spirit bear witness, man. So come, man, they cast our name out for evil. Why? Because they deem us as enemies. Why? Because we tell the truth. Why? Because we go contrary to what foundation they established and stand on the foundation, that true foundation that was established by way of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Verse 23, it says, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. So come, man, despite what we go through down here, despite the I don't know why I'm thinking the words, but I can't goddamn get it up. The ridicule, the backlash, the lies, the blasphemy, so forth and so forth, man. We go through all these things, but at the end of the day, man, we'll be able to rejoice in that day and leap for joy. It says, for behold, your reward is in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets, man. So we just got to hold on, man. We got to hold on to the truth. Hey, guard it, man, with our best foot forward, man. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. All right. So we got to strive for this truth unto death, and the Lord, he'll fight for us, So, and by us striving for this truth unto death, hey, it says, rejoice in that day and leap for joy. It says, behold, your reward is great in heaven. So we will definitely be rewarded within those times. Why? Because we held on to the good fight of faith, man, and to do it to the end. Yahweh Ratazah will be able to do so, man. All right. So we'll be able to receive that reward of salvation, But like it says, they did that to our forefathers, man, the prophets that were before us. They did that in the latter times, man. The spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets, so the spirit of the scoffers is subject unto the scoffers, man. All right. Verse 24 of Luke 6, it says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. All y'all that are loved by all, oh yeah, man, we love them. IUIC, Wi-Fi, them brothers sharp, man. Adam Abbott, oh yeah, that boy good. That boy is like, yeah, man. Hey, you're men praising, man. So hey, you're not giving the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai his glory. Why? Because you too busy jocks riding down here giving men their glory. All right. So guess what? That's why they're going to receive. That's why they receive their award on this side, man. It says, see, look, there we go. Verse 24 says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto all men. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. And man, and that's what's going on, man. Hey, they spoke well to the false prophets beforehand, and they're doing it now to this day, man. Being a respected persons. It ain't about what the fuck you like or how you feel. It's about what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has established, man. And if you don't like it, and you can't abide within those guidelines, shit, hey, oh well, man, get your ass on. Hey, you either move or be moved, But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Y'all received your award, man. Getting cash prizes, cash rewards on this side. Shit, you don't want to wait to be crowned by the Lord Yahweh Shai. Shit, you want to get crowned by me and now, man. So hey, shit, you're gonna receive this corruptible crown on this side, and shit, and wish and yearn for the incorruptible on the other side, man. When that time come, you know. Woe unto you that are full. You full now. You getting all your rewards, but you're gonna be hungry later. Once again said, hey shit, you gonna be looking for a damn man. Hey shit, nah, you already received your reward, man. You received it on the corner side. You received your reward of men, you know. So con, man. That's why we have to endure through the things that we go through, you know. Why? Because at the end of the day, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not gonna leave us here, you know, in these conditions rather, you know. Hey shit, what it says right here, Revelation chapter 21, verse 4, it says, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. You know, so hey, the things that we're going through right now, hey, shit, it's a good thing, man. Why? Because that's building up the spiritual calluses of what not to do anymore, as far as when it comes to wickedness. Get up, you know, what not to do anymore when it comes to wickedness, man. So therefore, we will be on that righteous path, man. You know, like Scripture says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man. So hey, we endure to the end by continuing to push this truth and do the things that are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Hey shit, we have a reward, and those tears are gonna be right. Those tears will be wiped from our eyes, man. Yahweh Rats, I'm a part of that number. Those tears are gonna be wiped regardless, man. But you want to make sure you get those tears right, wiped, without being destroyed, man. Without knowing it by death, by pain, man. You know. You want to make sure you're in good standards with the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on this side, man, by doing the things that are pleasing to him on this side, you know. You don't want to wait to the last minute. That's why I make no tarry to turn to the Lord, because we don't know when that day comes. He doesn't know. Only the Father, man. Not even the angels, not even the Lord Yahushua himself knows, man. Only the Father Yahweh. All right. So the things that we go through, man, hey shit, we take it to the chin, man, and count it as gain, you know. It's getting closer to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He's molding us into that creature that he needs us to be. All right. Not what we want, but what we need, man. You know. Hey, we know that we want righteousness. We know that we need righteousness, but the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to give us the exact amount, the exact measurement of what we need, man. You know. So the things that we go through, the suffering, the pains, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever the case may be, the things that we go to, hey, it's all fine and dandy, man. When you're brought into a lower state, hey, take it cheerfully, all right? This is Romans chapter 8, verse 18. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Amen. And there you go. Hey, and I'm going to just go ahead and end it with that. So with that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Mahamath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elders as well. Down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala Camp, Hard 1. Salutations to all the Ark around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth sincerely. Hey, Shalom, man. Keep pushing. We're almost out of here. All right, DTA.